everybody. How are you? Oh, I need to clean my glasses. And I don't want to tell Erica. Glasses are all full of muck. And I don't have my cloth in here. So, how's everyone this morning? I hope everybody's good. Good morning, Nancy. How are you this morning, sweetie? I know she's going to yell at me, but I can't see. Can't see. All right. There. So I got a new due yesterday, finally. Although I shouldn't say finally, because I actually am pretty much on schedule. So I'm kind of digging the strawberry blonde in there. What do you think? Morning, Paula. You guys, I got up super duper late today. Who knew? So I have bits and pieces, and we're going to work on it together. I wanted to show you a new kit, and I wanted to show you a fun project that I did. You'll see it on the blog later. This is part of the tutorial bundle that you will get. Good morning, Erica. You know, how do you catch me every single time, Erica? Oh, so busted. Anyways, so if you've made a purchase with me in June for more than $40, you will get the instructions for this for free. I'm actually going to be working on sending out for those that have already placed orders already this month. I'm working on that today. That's on my list of things to do. So super cute project, and like I said, the instructions are in that bundle. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh, Erica, how do you bust me every time? Yes, Erica, every time you bust me. Good morning, Vicki. Oh my gosh. Vicki, I had to go. Vicki said she's already had 4 cups of coffee. I wish I had 4 cups of coffee this morning. Oh, you guys, this is my first cup of coffee, and it's still full. I mean, it's like up to here. I just made it, literally. I went out, turned the light on so I wouldn't forget it, and made coffee quick. All right, so I've had a lot of fun comments to me directly about the questions. So I want to say that I love answering questions. Those that have been with me for a long, long time know that I love questions. So whether it's a Stampin' Up! Question or a Jennifer question, it doesn't matter. So if you have a question, ask. So that, because if you're wondering, then somebody else was wondering too. So please ask. The baby chicks are doing fabulous. I hope that you guys saw the picture that I posted. They're getting big already. They have feathers on their wings already. Oh, crazy. And it can take, for a baby chick to be fully feathered, it could take as little as 6 weeks, but up to 8 weeks. And I want to say, these guys are right on schedule compared to the baby chicks that I've had last time. So, anyways. Oh, no. Erica, on Saturdays, I'm usually a late riser. Erica says that she's already done a whole bunch of chores this morning. I'm not an early riser. I love to stay up late. So, however, Joe was home, so I don't stay up nearly as late when Joe's home than when he's working midnights, but, so yeah. Oh, Erica did her Father's Day card already. That is so fabulous. Fabulous. Love it. All right, so, no questions so far. Not that there's a ton of us in here, but I think, oh yeah, I was going to show you this new kit. Goodness gracious. So I just got it. This is the Simply Citrus kit. And maybe Paula or Vicki can help me. I don't know what page it's on because I didn't look. I know it's in the beginner brochure, but I know that it's in the big book too. So, super fun. It comes in this cute little box. And there's actually little lemons on here, you guys. Lemons and leaves on the box. And everything comes in the box. I'm hoping that you can see this. All right. So, in the kit, this is an all-inclusive kit. So, all-inclusive, and there's such a lag on Facebook, you guys. I'm really, really sorry. All-inclusive kits include stamps. They include inks. There's a block in here, so all of the sentiments that are in here will fit on this block. And our sentiments are, way to go, just a note, thanks for being you, and hello sunshine, which I love hello sunshine. And then the ink spot color is Night of Navy. And page 7. Paula says it's on page 7 in the big book. So here's how the kit comes, all wrapped up, ready to go. All right, and there's dimensionals in here, and there's little, looks like vellum flowers and twine, and all of that stuff. Now, I'm not going to make this kit, but I will open this kit so that you guys can see some of the bits and pieces in here. Because I actually bought this kit because Erica, a friend of ours, is having a party next week, so I wanted to make sure to be able to show this kit. This kit's awesome. You guys, this sheet of dimensionals is like huge. Holy crap. Now, there is a block in here, and I want to say it's similar in size. Yep. Same size as the D block, but it's just a straight on acrylic block where our blocks from the catalog have a little groove in them. So I like our regular blocks better. I usually give these away when they're in kits. And let's see what else. We've got a slew of envelopes. Oh, we have a flower that escaped. We have a boatload of glue dots. So glue dots and dimensionals, and even, oh my gosh, you guys, even the back of the, or even the inside of the envelopes. Look at how cute that is. Little polka dots and little fruit. Oh, so cute. So how fun. You open up your envelope, and that's how your experience starts. All right, now we have a whole bunch. There's 3 of each design, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 different designs. So more than enough to do just one, and then you can change up the other one. Yeah, no comfort group. That's a good way to put it, Paula. I like that. Oh, Lynn, I can get you that kit. I'm getting ready to put your other order in. So here is the little fruit. And that'll be your Night of Navy color. I'm guessing this is probably either terracotta tile or calypso coral. And then mint macron here. And you guys, there's a whole bunch of die cuts in between these, so bear with me here. Garden green. And I'm guessing on these colors. And then Mango Melody would be my guess on this one. So I'm going to put them back in the order that I got them from. But then there's all these little pattern die cuts in here. So you've got those. And then you have all of these fun little half fruits like that. And then you have the sentiment one. It's all stitched sentiment panel. And hang on, there's still a little bit more in here, so hang on. Like I said, there was flowers. Alright, so oh yeah, it opened up. That's why the flowers came out. There's a little zipper bag in here that's got a baker's twine in it, and then there's little vellum flowers. It kind of would be like fruit blossom flowers on here. And hey Becca, I'm opening up the kit one of the kits that you wanted to see for your party. All right, so here is your coordinating colors according to the direction page. Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Just Jade. So that one wasn't Mint Macron, it was Just Jade. Mango Melody and Night of Navy. So super cute. Full instructions on here, you guys. Several languages, so if you speak an alternative language, then you're covered. But super cute little kit. Like I said, all-inclusive. I love the all-inclusive kits because it's a great way to start. I know Liz isn't here today, but I know Liz got this kit, and I know she loved it. Good morning, Carmen. We're Carmen. So that is the Simply Citrus kit. Super duper cute. Even the inside of the envelopes are super cute. Love it. Love, love, love it. All right, so if you're looking for fun, cute, easy to go project, I know this time of year people like, go on vacations and things like that, but I'm sorry. I still like to craft when I'm on vacation. So I love these little kits for stuff like that. Because you don't need to bring anything. Everything is in here. All inside. That is, don't forget to put the adhesive back in there. Alright, so that is the Simply Citrus kit. If anybody has any questions about that, it's on page 7. Thank you, Paula. On page 7 of the annual catalog. And I'm going to go to the other side of the table because we have some work to do today because I haven't done my dad's Father's Day card yet. So that's what we're going to be doing. Vicki says that she loves that they list the colors. Vicki, I love that they list the colors too. It makes it so much easier because I like to do alternatives for my kits just because, you know me, I hate following the directions. All right, I'm going to be moving the camera, girls, so hold on. And there we go. All right, I think not quite yet. I got to move the camera up just a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay, so I did finally get my stamp and seal. That is the new tape runner, and I love it. Love, love, love it. Let's see. I thought I left my catalog out because I was going to talk about something else, but I changed my mind. All right, it's on page 7, Paula said. So we'll go to page 7. All right, so on page 7, here is the Simply Citrus kit. 15 cards, and it's $32. So not a bad price in regards to, thank you, Erica. Not a bad price. I mean, not for 15 cards. I mean, you're paying less than $2 a card. And you get all the extra stamp. You get the stamp to keep, the ink spot to keep, and that extra block to keep. So, I mean, those are things that you can use on a whole bunch of different things. So, that's a pretty good value, $32. All right. Good morning, Miss Kim. You know what, Lynn? I want that Gorgeous Posies on page 8 too, but I had to make a choice, and Becca chose for me because she liked the Simply Citrus kit. So the Gorgeous Posies is next on my list. So love that one, Lynn. Love, love, love it. Okay, so here's what I have. I have a pile. Oh, wait, before we do this, one more thing. Yes, Becca, just a few more days for your party. I'm super excited about that one too. All right, so this is the Stampin' Seal, which is our new tape runner. All right, this is, apparently there's a couple people having some issues with this, so I wanted to use it today. There is no trick to this. However, I didn't think that there was a trick to it. I haven't had any issues with it, but I'm going to go over a couple of things when we start working on our project. And I think it'll help a couple of people. And I'm not talking just about you guys. I'm talking about a lot of people. But what I wanted to do before we did our project is I got my new ink pads already. And I wanted to show you guys, for those that are getting new ink pads of any sort, whether it be that you joined the In Color Club and you're going to get these, or that you, hey, Caitlin's here. Oh my goodness, Caitlin's here. All right, so I wanted to show you guys, when you bust open these ink pads, remember, it's like a compact. You open from the top and flip over, okay? And you guys have seen me do this 100 times, but what I wanted to show you is on the back side. On the back side is where the stickers are, and I'm going to grab an old ink pad because all of my ink pads, I put the name in the front of the ink because I stack them. So if you stack them like this, stack them, and obviously you're going to lay it like this, but if you stack them up, you won't know what the names are. So what Stampin' Up! Did is they put labels on the back. Now, I put the English version on the front, and I put the French version on the back. In case I put it in backwards. Oh, Erica gets ink on her fingers. Erica, it just takes practice. Good morning, Holly. So I wanted to show you how to put these labels on really quick. I'm not going to do them all. Actually, we're going to just take the cinnamon cider one because that's the one we're going to be using today. Now, if you have a take your pick tool, that is beneficial. If you don't, then you need a fingernail. And I actually did this with my fingernail the other day, but that was before I went and got my nails done. Finally did that too. Thank goodness Karaman hooked me up. All right, so here is the cinnamon cider label. And all you're going to do is, because it's a sticker, you're just going to stick it on here just like that. Done and done. Magic. That's how you put the labels on. And then, because I'm here, I'm going to do the, and it doesn't matter which version you put on the other side, no, but at least you can see the color. Unless it's the crumb cake, because my crumb cake actually looks tan, or green actually. See, my label faded. So I don't know if it was in the sunlight for some reason or what, but ink should never be in the sunlight, you guys. So that's how you label with the two little stickers. That's how you label your ink pads. Anybody got any questions? I hope not. It's pretty kind of self-explanatory. All right, so we're going to be using cinnamon cider today, and I forgot to grab the Mossy Meadow because we're going to be using that too. And all my inks are the same. Mossy Meadow, French version on the back. So, and it's nice. I like having, particularly for classes, you guys, it's nice to have the girls look at the labels so that they can see what the colors are. And I love that the colors are always on here if it's opened or closed. Because it used to be, back in the day, the labels went up on the flip top part. So it made it difficult. So we're getting smarter as we go along. All right. Here we go. Top and just added it on. So, all right. So we're going to use a Stampin' Seal today. This is actually for the second thing that we're going to do. We're going to do a 3D project today. We're going to do, so we got to get cracking. All right. I have some copper foil sheets on here. And then I have a bunch, this is actually nothing. All right. And I have a couple of other things. Now I'm going to be using 3 different stamp sets today, you guys. Because for the Happy Father's Day, because I'm doing my dad's Father's Day card today, for the Happy Father's Day, it's going to be from the Itty Bitty Greetings like we did on Thursday. And then for most of it's going to be using the Positive Thoughts, because I want to use this leaf, and I want to, I'm using the die cuts. I knew I had them here. I'm using all the die, I'm using a ton of the die cuts from the Stitch So Sweetly, right? No, Nature's Thoughts die cuts, which is the coordinating die cuts for this Positive Thoughts stamp set. Will be used, there's the cutout, the brass. And we've got some butterflies. And I even did a copper leaf. But I love that copper with that cinnamon cider. It looks so pretty. And then with that Mossy Meadow, pretty. And I did not poke out all the pieces for these, for this little band section here. So we're going to do a quick sweep with that little roller for that. Super easy. I love this tool. Yeah. Apparently I'm having issues today keeping things where they're supposed to go. Need more coffee. That's the problem. Good morning, Jen. All right. I do have to say, you guys have been talking about how quiet the baby chicks are. They started getting interested to see what that looks like. I think I'm digging these foils though, you guys. I had the copper foil and I had the silver foil already. So there's gold and champagne foil too, I think. So there's that. Look at these little pieces. I know you guys probably can't see them, but they drive me crazy. All right. So what I'm thinking, here's our card base, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that. I already scored it. And I love this. I have a 3.5 by 3.5 piece of cardstock here. But I want to add some interest to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little pieces, and I just cut it out of a scrap piece. Little pieces to put on the top and the bottom to look like there's another layer underneath there. But we're cheating because it's not a full layer. And, oh good, I do have it over there. All right, so that's one thing that we're going to do. So it's going to look like this. And obviously, it's going to be up on dimensionals, and it's going to be straight. But that's the look that I want to get, that stitched look in the background. And we're going to dirty that up a little bit. But the first thing that I need to do, because Stampin' Up! Didn't think that we needed die cuts for these birds, and I don't have the new bird yet, I'm going to stamp, and I think I'm going to stamp it with the cinnamon cider. We're going to stamp this single bird. My dad likes birds. We talk about the birds all the time. So we're going to do a cinnamon cider bird with a little bit of Mossy Meadow. And how I'm going to do that is, you can see my well there has been very well loved. But did you know that with Wink of Stella that you can pull color? And then it's shiny too. And I want to make it look like feathers, which is why I'm stroking it the way that I'm stroking it, to making it look, and then it'll pull in that little bit of cinnamon cider too. And Paula, I don't care if this is an actual bird or not, just so you know. Oh, Vicky, you know what? And trust me, they're regretting it. They are regretting it. These birds, this stamp set, you guys. This Free as a Bird bundle last year was the biggest bundle in the annual catalog. So it was a huge miss for not having. All right, so there's that, but I want to pull in a little bit of the cinnamon cider. And how do I get the ink on the inside of the bottom? I flip it over and I push. And no, don't worry, you're not going to do any damage to anything unless you sit on it. Because you don't need a lot. You only need a little. The other one was, I had that in there from my re-inker. So we're going to add in a little bit of this cinnamon cider on here. Oh, so cute. And I love how you can just use, and there's a little bit of glimmer on here, you guys, because I'm using the Wink of Stella. So there is a little bit of shine to this bird, which to me makes it more fun. And my dad's under the same philosophy as Joe is. They don't care. Now you do have to remember, particularly with the darker colors, you want to make sure that you wipe off your Wink of Stella tip, or else you're still going to get Wink of Stella on the next thing that you work on. So here is our cute little bird. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I think, though, that we're going to make his beak a little bit of that cinnamon cider color. There we go. Much better. All right. So there is our bird. And yes, I'm going to have to fussy cut it out. So you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves while I cut. So and you guys are no questions for me today? Goodness gracious, you guys. Can't tell me that I answer all of your questions all the time. I do try to think about what questions you're going to ask. I like doing the question thing, the Q&A. Somebody suggested that we do just a Q&A one day, and I would be happy to do that. But you guys are going to have some questions for me to do that. No, Vicky, that was actually a discussion, and they will not. I think that's why they brought in the other birds. That other bird stamp set's super cute too, though. I like that one. All right. So I'm not going to do all the little pieces down here. All I want is the feet. And that should be dry enough now that I can touch it. So we're just going to make it look like feet. And I love this bird. I love this stamp set. This is going to be one that I'm going to be... I use this for stuff for Paula all the time. These little birds. Because Paula loves birds too. All right. Okay, Erica, you didn't look at the Facebook page or the blog post because it's in there. I did a Facebook post and a blog post to answer your question. Our new machine will be coming soon. So when you get it will depend on if you are a demonstrator or not. So, there's our little bird. Oh my gosh, that bird's going to be so cute. All right. Question. All right, I am going to pull in the soft suede. Maybe. There it is. I know you read them, but you must have missed it because there was a whole blog post, a whole section of a blog post this week. Erica, this week there was a blog post. I want to say it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday. Yes. Paula, don't answer the question. Vicky, you either, because I know you know the answer, the both of you. Kim, you either. All right, so we have our piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock. That is 3.5 by 3.5. And I'm going to pull in my dimensionals, but you guys, I want the dimensionals that have the straight part. No, I have not used the tiles yet. I haven't gotten that one, and it looks super cute. I like the idea, and it'll be perfect for your stamper, your new Stamparatus that you just bought, Erica. those tiles. Thank you, Kim. All right. So, Erica, if you have agonized long enough, or are you looking it up, Erica? That will make me giggle. All right, so, I want just a small reveal there. And let's see how even I can get this. Okay, Erica saw the date. So, the big machine will be available for customer purchase on the 1st of September. And we don't have a date on the little machine yet. So, there's the answer to your question. I knew you read the blog because you made comments on the blog. I couldn't believe that you asked that question. All right, so I'm dirtying up with my sponge a little bit of these feathers. I do one a little bit darker than the other. And then I think I'm also going to do just the bird's head, because I think that's it was a little bit too yellow for me. All right. So how are we doing so far? Everybody following me? Everybody digging what we're doing? I know that Caitlin and Paula love because we're using the Wink Estella. Vicky too. All of you girls are Wink Estella girls. Oh, Erica, it's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time, honey. So if you're a demonstrator, and might I add, now is a great time to become a demonstrator. Oh, wait, I don't want to adhere that yet. If you're a demonstrator, you actually have access to the machine on the 1st of July. Oh, if that's not incentive enough, if you've been entertaining the idea of becoming a demonstrator, I don't know what to tell you. New machine available on the 1st of July. And you know darn Skippy, that I will be getting mine. And yes, I will be expediting the shipping. So whenever the 1st of July is, 2 days after that, girls, it will be when we'll be using the new machine. I'll tell you that right now. And maybe we'll even do a walkthrough on it. I'm kind of hoping. Maybe we can do an unboxing. That would be fun. All right. So, there's that. You know what, Vicky? I have not heard what the weights are yet. I do know that the machine, my guess is the machine is going to be equally as heavy to the one that we currently have. That one that just retired. And the only reason I say that is they're talking about better construction of this new one. So my guess is that it won't be lighter, if that's what you're looking for. And I have to be honest with you, for that, I'm happy. I don't want it lighter. Oh, exactly, Kim. That's a perfect way to celebrate the 4th of July. Totally agree. All right, so this copper, the foil folds up, or scrolls up, and you guys, I got my AC on, so this is not I don't need to use all of this stuff because we have another project to do. I think I'm liking that. Just the feathers and that with maybe a little bit of green on there. What do you think, girls? And I think that this foil needs to go underneath that twine. What do you guys think about that? And if I didn't put a butterfly on it, my dad would wonder. So. Oh, what is your question? Stamp set and tool bundle of your choice. Paula, I missed your question. I didn't see it. It's not that I didn't answer it. Oh, Paula's question says, what's for dinner tonight? Paula, I have no idea. No idea. Good morning, Jan. What bird that I created, Paula? Pretty close. Anyways, in color. All right. All right. So here's, if anybody doesn't have any more suggestions, I'm going to put some glue on this. I went back and looked, Paula. I can't see everything, you guys. I'm trying to create and instruct. I can't see everything. I'm sorry. I try really, really hard, but I'm not always successful, which is okay. All right, so there's our little copper foil pattern, which I like that like that. Just a little peek. Just a little peek. And then, do we want to go this way? I don't want to cover up that foil. That's the thing. And I don't like it that way. Oh, I do pretty good at doing it all, Erica. I'm pretty good. Okay, so let's talk about the stamp and seal real quick. So, when you open it, it comes in a package like this, okay? And it's got a zipper on it, so if you want to keep it in there, that's fine. Mine, I use it a lot. I'm not going to worry about it, to be honest. Although I haven't seen any instructions. There is actually instructions on here. Doesn't say that it has to be put back in here. So I did actually just read them. Good morning, Miss Carolyn. All right, so this is very similar to the tape runner. All you have to do, and you do not have to press. All you have to do is make sure that you've got the sticky and just glide it along and then break it. Lift it up a little bit. Now, I don't know if you can see that little bit of glare on there. There is, from here to here, there's tape runner on this feather. Super easy to use. The hardest part is making sure that there's sticky on this edge here. That's the hardest part. Oh, Paula, you know what, Paula, though? It's a nice day to be out, a nice morning to be outside. I haven't even been out yet. I have to go feed the big chickens. Didn't have time. Oh, I have been out because I fed the outdoor kitty. So then there's that. And I definitely think that needs a glue dot. It is hard to see with the sunshine on the laptop. I know that because I try to work outside because sometimes you just need to be outside. So I bring my laptop out, and if it is super sunny, it is definitely hard to see. Also on my list of things to do today, besides, you're going to be getting, for those of you that are in the In Color Club, you should be getting an email today as well. That's on my list of things to do. Oh my goodness, so cute. So it'll tell you which order you are a hostess, what you'll be getting each month, and all of that good stuff. So for those that placed over a $40 order recently, you'll be getting an email with the big PDF instructions. And then for those that are in the In Color Club, we'll be getting that as well. So lots of emails. Look for lots of emails today. Didn't get to it yesterday because I had a long meeting yesterday. Good long meeting, but a long meeting nonetheless. I don't think that's still, you guys, a mini dimensional and half is still too big. Goodness gracious. All right. That. And there. Little itty bitties. Those are just 2 quarters, guys. Goodness gracious. What I do for my father, I'm telling you. There's that one. And there's this one. Because this one's going down here. Perfect. Just like that. So there's Papa's Father's Day card. And he'll love it. So pretty. I love that foil on there, you guys. It is so pretty. And then you've got the, I don't know if you're catching the bird, the Winka Stella on the bird. So cute. All right, but I need a box too now. So we're going to clean off some stuff. Move some things. I don't want to lose any of my bits and pieces, so we'll put those up on the corner over here. So, thank you, you guys. I love it too. Love, love, love the bird. Oh, so cute. Turned out really awesome. And, oh goodness. Let's see if I can get, there we go. Give you guys a clear shot of that. I'm hoping it's in focus. No, Paula, I'm not delivering it tomorrow. He'll see it because he watches the YouTube channel. So there's nothing I can do about it. All right, so we are going to make a box out of a card base. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And you're going to take this, you're going to score it and do a little cuts, and then it's going to be an easy peasy box. And I promise, super easy. Now, remember, dark is death. We don't want the dark one. We want the lighter on your trimmer, and you want the 5.5 at the top. Hey Paula, tag Corrine, because she likes the project. So, or Erica. Erica, you could tag her too. We're doing, I'm using this side of my trimmer, which is 1 1/4. This is 1 1/4 right here. So I'm going to score 1 1/4 on both sides. Score here, and then I'm going to flip it around to the other small side and putting that at 1 1/4. Yes, yes, Kim says watch your fingers. Exactly. All right, so there's that. Then we're going to do oh yeah, okay, so we're going to score, because I tweaked this a little bit. We're going to score this at 5 inches, and then we're going to score this at 3 3/4 inches. Easy box. Just like that. You're going to fold all of your scores. Just like that. And then you're going to bring this middle up, and you could, to make things easier, you could do the little slice part out of these pieces right here. But you only want it on this part of the tab, just this part. That and this, just like that. And then it's going to fold like this. Oh, and I knew it. Look at that. I messed it up. I don't know what I did. Darn it. Darn it. Anyways, that's okay. We did it on purpose. My dad's not going to care. I will check it out one more time, and I will share the other cuts on the blog post, you guys, if you're interested in this box. Because for some reason, and I tried it 3 times. It happens. Not going to sweat it. So we'll make the, actually, I think we'll do it like this on purpose. I actually like it like that. Because if I wouldn't have cut my piece, not that one, uh-oh, missing a piece, there it is. If I wouldn't have cut this piece, actually, I still need to cut this piece. I wanted to do a small reveal on this. We could score it and fold it over, which would be cute. Hey, Bonnie. But I'm just going to cut that. Yeah, it is okay to show you what not to do. Thanks, Paula. All right. So this is what I wanted, the decoration of that die cut. This big one here. This die cut here. We used that one. And I did it just like we did only pieces of this one, I wanted to do pieces of this one, but I'm changing the color variation a little bit. So there's going to be our front. And for this one, we're going to change this. I think we're going to do a couple of pieces of that, because we'll put the twine up at the top of this one. And I'm going to say that it was a happy accident, Paula, because I actually kind of like it like that. And we're going to tie our bow up here. And like I said earlier, my dad doesn't care. My dad, you know, if it's got a bow on it, particularly a twine bow, he don't care. If it's got pink on it, that's a different story, but this is still very masculine, even with the tie. Still a very masculine card. Take your reverse tweezers out. There we go. Tighten that bow up a little bit. There's that. And I want a couple of pieces of this. So I'm thinking there. We're just gonna cut it right there. Because what we're gonna do is put on a little bit of glue. And yes, you can use your fine tip glue. I just hate getting the lid back on it, to be honest. Do that one. Take this other little piece out. Yes, I would agree, Paula. Some do say there are no mistakes, there's happy accidents. I will go with the happy accident. And then we'll put this one up here. And no worries, you guys, you can see the white glue now, but that glue dries clear. And then we'll clip these edges here. So that'll be like that. And that'll be our front to our box. I actually have, my dad's diabetic, you guys, and my dad loves sugar-free dark chocolate. And so I will be giving him some Albanese, because Albanese has some great chocolate. We sent him some during the COVID thing. Joe sent him a bunch of candy for him and my mom because they weren't going anywhere. So I'll buy a couple of things. Probably, my grandma used to like the turtles, and Albanese has a variation of those turtles that are sugar-free. So I'll probably end up getting those. There's that. And then we have our little leaves on here, and we'll add the rest. Oh, I forgot to put the butterfly on the card. So I think so everything goes together. Yeah, just like that. And we'll bring in this other little green piece. I was worried that I was going to have too many pieces, and now I'm happy because that works out really well. So here is the little gift set that we made. And does it need anything else, you guys? Put a little butterfly up there. And like I said, Dad expects butterflies on stuff that I give him, so always good to have little butterflies. because they're everywhere. Everywhere. And this one will go up here, like right there. There we go. All right. Why does that? I think because it's top heavy. All right. I'm going to adhere this while I'm waiting for you guys to make any other suggestions. Does it need anything else? We can go and quick. I think this might need a little copper leaf on it. But what do you guys think? Because we can go cut one out. We could actually cut out a copper, this little leaf right here in copper. That would be cute too. Does it need anything else? Perfect. Awesome. I love the hearts, guys. Hey, Sherry. I agree. Sherry says it makes it look taller. There we go. I like that idea. I like the happy accidents. Hey, Donna. Oh, Carolyn. I'll talk to you later because I want to double check some things with you real quick. Anybody have any questions? Does it need a beautifully masculine? Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. See, Erica says add some copper. I agree. I think that little copper leaf, I think, would be cute. And you guys, you know what? There's a small one here. We could do that. I think we're going to do that. I think it needs another one. So, I'm going to quick go over here to the big shot. Soon to be my stamp and scan and cut. Cut and scan. No, cut and emboss. That's what it's going to be. Soon, soon, soon. So excited. All right. So easy. These new dies are so awesome. Look at that. So here is the copper piece, and I love this copper with the cinnamon cider. Oh, look at that. That's what it needed. Just a little something, something. Oh, yes. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, so now I'm going to adhere this. I love that little copper piece. That, I think, is perfect. And we're just going to glue dot this one this time because it's faster. Oh, that's right. This one's down a little bit farther. There's that. This one's going to get a mini dimensional. I like the idea of, you guys, when we make 3D projects, most 3D projects are like a lot of paper. I liked this idea for the 3D project because it only uses a half a sheet of cardstock. And it's a pretty big box, you guys. My Stampin' Seal will fit in there and it still has room. Nice size little box. So I'm loving this. Love, love, love it. We'll add our little green on here. And then we'll add our copper piece. Oh, Paula, I'm sorry you're losing us. Add our little copper up there. Just like that. And then we'll add our butterfly. on there. And I'm going to have to hold this for a second so that it stays on. There we go. All right. So there's our 2 projects today. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I won't be able to see you tomorrow, but I know that you're watching the replay on YouTube. And no, I'm not only going to get you 1 piece of candy, Dad, I promise. All right, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I hope that you have a great Father's Day weekend, everybody. And I won't see you again, I don't think, until Tuesday. Although I'm thinking of coming on and doing a quick question and answer thing about the starter kit tomorrow. I have the Stampiversary prizes just arrived, and there's a bunch of things going out in Monday.